What can you possibly do with a 30 square foot space in downtown Manhattan? A food store? A restroom? A moving library? Even better. In 2012, New Yorker Alex Kalman has turned an abandoned elevator shaft into a mini museum named Museum.
So the inspiration for museum was the joy of museums and thinking about museums as a place to come and learn about the world that we're living in and look around and be curious and connect. And to do that using a language that's not just made up of masterpieces of art or modern art or looking at artifacts of ancient civilizations, but to allow people to look at the world that we're currently living in through objects that surround us from around the world that are very intimate and revealing.
It is easy to ignore this museum though, as it is located behind a normal end gate on Cortlandt Alley. If not in the open hours, passersby will probably miss it. But if you are observant enough, peer into the small windows on the door, you will find a new word. This, according to Kalman, is part of the fun. Now entering Season 5, with its yearly changing exhibition themes, you can find some 200 interesting objects that Kalman gets through his personal network, including personal objects from immigration, SS currency, Trump merchandise from the early 2000s, fake American fast food franchises in Iran, last messages you received from your friends or relatives, and so on.
In terms of curating, we're looking for everyday objects, familiar objects from around the world, but ones that tell a really compelling and revealing story about who we are. And to be able to look at these things around us and understand that they were designed and created out of narratives and out of emotions that apply to us all and allow us to kind of reflect on who we are through these everyday objects.
You can make a round in the museum, dial the number on the wall, and listen to the audio guide from your phone, and voila, you are ready for an unusual experience. Mini as a concept bee, the museum opened its second location just a few doors away last year, a window now in its second season, featuring a 4-foot by 4-foot artwork of a teenage boy from Aleppo, Syria. Seeing his city destroyed by airstrikes and missiles, the wannabe architect used everyday items such as wood, card, paper, sponge to build a model of the Syria of tomorrow.
So working with Muhammad and a group of other people, we managed to transport safely a section of Muhammad's model city, of his vision of future Aleppo, from his home in Aleppo to museum to begin a traveling exhibition.
This is one of my favorite little hidden gems. It fits the spirit of the city. We don't have much space here. It's everything's packed in, and so I really like that. It's using space to its maximum. You don't need to have a humongous gallery space or museum to show art. You can have a place that's off the beaten path that people stumble across, and it has the spirit of art in it because it's just an experience.
Some people pass by and some Google it. Every weekend, museum receives around 300 visitors. Vernacular as objects are, they really enjoy them.
Museum is meant to provide a way of looking at the world that we're living in and exploring and understanding who we are in a really fun way. Since we're alive here, we have to look around and we have to be curious and we have to engage with the world around us. That's really the fun and the joy of being here.